Exams and assessments are part of life, whether you like it or not. So don't let the temporary failures take a toll on your life. Don't let these puny exams get in the way of your big dreams. Save all the stress for the bigger things in life. If you have exam fear, I want to ask you to do something. You're allowed to scream, you're allowed to cry, but I just want to tell you one thing. Do not give up. You can do a few things to make it less terrifying. You know what? Exams are the only way to know something, at least for a few days. On a serious note, there are a few steps to learn how to manage your emotions during exams. When you feel stressed out, you should speak to a mentor or your parent and share your concerns with somebody you trust. An unknown author said these words: "It takes 15 trees to produce the amount of paper that we use to write one exam." Join us in promoting the noble cause of saving trees. Say no to exams. Yes, I agree with you. Life is beautiful without tests or exams. But you need to know something very important. The fire will refine you. It comes with a cost and with a promise. God's grace has been extended forth to you for restoration, confirmation, strengthening, and being established. During exams, not only do we get tested on our knowledge, but we also have to live up to the expectation of our parents, family, friends, and teachers. It is not a journey alone. Exams are mostly tiresome, stressful time. You know the funny thing? Both the child and parents have sleepless nights worrying about the syllabus, questions, and the results. The night before an exam is like a night before Christmas. You can't sleep, and yet you hope for a miracle too. It is possible to overcome exam fear or phobia, just like any fear, requiring a few initiatives. I've always thought I had an option to fit in a memory card in my brains for exams, and I know it is an over-expectation, which will never come to pass. Here are a few practical ways to help students overcome exam fear. The importance of setting a study schedule. An author puts a beautiful statement about the approach of students during this time. Hundreds of years have passed, millions of tomorrows have come, but still, hope is alive in all students that tomorrow I will definitely start studying. Setting a schedule is just like making a blueprint for creating something incredible. When it comes to Indian students, there is always a tendency to compare ourselves with others in society, be it parents or teachers. So it is best to self-evaluate and set study schedules or routines to maximize our scores. Well, the next step is making use of study aids and resources. There is a saying that goes this way: if you cry on seeing the question paper, it is an insult. If your teacher cries upon seeing your answer paper, it is your achievement. Sometimes it takes a lot of stress to understand regular textbooks and words. It's common for students to have trouble reading text. So it's a good idea to use guides, online content, and teachers' notes. These can broaden our understanding of the subject and help us immensely during exams. Moving on, addressing areas of weakness. Here is a saying: the biggest mystery of maths, thousands of years have passed, millions of theories derived, millions of formulas made, but still, X is unknown. No one is perfect, and accepting that fact will help us in the long run. When it comes to certain subjects, only some people will be comfortable studying them. Some might have trouble studying organic chemistry, computer science, and the toughest of all, maths. So what do we do in this situation? It is best to understand our weaknesses. Somebody defines the 3 core subjects this way: if it moves, it's biology; if it stinks, it's chemistry; if it doesn't work, it's physics. I want you to find the most straightforward content on complex topics and form a basic understanding. Simultaneously, it is good practice to focus on the issues we're comfortable with and build a strong foundation. And the next one is a very important step. Practice regularly. A frustrated author said these words, "Dear math, please grow up and solve your own problems. I'm tired of solving them for you." Dear friends, please understand there is no shortcut to success. We cannot connect a life with Rajinikanth's movie. I heard a story where once Rajinikanth was standing on a balcony with a coin in his hand. The coin slipped off his hand and fell down. Rajinikanth, on reaching the ground, was searching for the coin, but he couldn't find it. Guess why? Because he reached the ground before the coin did. There's another scene where Rajinikanth first takes the gold medal and then runs a race. It seems Rajinikanth killed a terrorist in another country via Bluetooth. Let's start being realistic in life. When preparing for exams, it's always good to prepare a few days or months in advance. Never start studying the night before the exams. Preparing early and relaxing the night before the exam is always best. Our brains needs a day or night to process all the information consumed. The next time we sit for an exam, all the answers will come rushing us. And it's always a good idea to practice with mock tests to ensure we can finish the exams on time, maintain legible handwriting, and become familiar with the exam format. Finally, one of the most essential factors of life is confidence. The brain is the most outstanding organ. It works for 24 hours, 365 days, right from your birth until you step into the exam hall. It's so true, we panic when we enter into an exam hall. Confidence is not something we are born with, but develops through several life decisions. When it comes to exams, there are several methods through which one can develop the confidence to write exams. A positive attitude will keep our minds open and our bodies relaxed, making concentration easier throughout the exam. What you feed yourself will decide how nourished and active your mind is. Make sure to eat healthy and nourishing food at regular intervals. Eat things we love during exams, which will keep us happy, relaxed, and confident about scoring well. Avoid screens during exams. Instead, it's best to listen to music. It has been long proven that music has therapeutic benefits on your mind, with benefits on memory as well. Sometimes a calming melody can feel like a breath of fresh air. Incorporate breaks in our study schedules and reward ourselves for every effort. Exam fear or phobia affects every student, but overcoming it is vital for mental health. If not dealt with it properly, it could lead to several psychological problems, and we don't want that. So the best thing we can do is to focus on ourselves. Relax as much as possible, prepare correctly, and attempt the exams fully. Exams are not something to fear, but will lay the groundwork for our future life and career. We can gain experience tackling issues and embracing environmental changes with each hurdle we pass. Being successful in exams is a simple two-step process. Believe in yourself and back it up with hard work. I know that God is our strength and shield. Wishing you a calm mind and a steady hand as you take up your exams. And I'm confident you will do it. This is a Voice of Hope and Life podcast. I'm Rajeed TA signing off, and will be back with you with many life skill essentials.